How to handle an elderly person who refuses everything? Have you ever cared for an older person who says, "No, I don't want to, leave me alone, I'm fine, no matter what you ask"? They refuse. They refuse to eat. They refuse to take medicine. They refuse to bath. They refuse to see a doctor. They refuse to exercise. After a while, many caregivers become tired. Some become frustrated. Some start arguing. But here's something important. Most elderly people are not refusing because they want to make your life difficult. Many of them are refusing because they are afraid of losing control, afraid of depending on others, afraid of pain, afraid of change. Today, let's learn practical ways to handle an elderly person who refuses everything with patience, respect, and techniques that actually work. Why do elderly people refuse everything before trying to change their behavior? We first need to understand why. Many elderly people have spent their whole lives making their own decisions. Now, other people suddenly tell them when to eat, what to wear, when to sleep, when to take medicine, when to shower. Imagine if someone did that to you every day, you might resist too. Sometimes refusal is the last way of saying I still have control over my own life. Understanding these changes everything. Reason one, they want control. Sometimes they don't hate the activity, they hate being told what to do. Instead of saying, "It's time to take your medicine," try saying, "Would you like to take your medicine before breakfast or after breakfast?" Notice something, the medicine stays the same, but now they have a choice. People feel better when they can choose. Even a small choice makes a big difference. Example, instead of saying, "Take a shower now," try, "Would you like to take a shower before lunch this afternoon?" The goal isn't to force. The goal is to let them feel respected. Reason two, they are afraid. Sometimes refusal hides fear. They may fear falling in the bathroom, pain while walking, side effects from medicine, embarrassment, losing dignity. Instead of agreeing, ask gently what worries you. They listen, really listen. Sometimes they only need someone to hear them. Example, an elderly man refuses physical therapy. Instead of saying, "You have to do it," ask, "Does it hurt?" He replies, "I'm afraid I'll fall." Now you know the real problem. The problem isn't exercise, the problem is fear. Reason three, they feel tired as people age. Simple tasks become exhausting. Taking a shower, changing clothes, walking to the dining table, even brushing teeth. Things that take you 5 minutes may take them 30. Be patient, give them time, don't rush. Practical method 1. Stay calm. If they refuse, Don't raise your voice. Don't argue. Don't say you always refuse everything. That only makes things worse. Instead, stay calm, speak slowly, give them space. Sometimes silence works better than pressure. Practical method 2, come back later. No right now doesn't always mean no forever. Maybe they're tired. Maybe they're in pain. Maybe they're upset. Wait 15 or 20 minutes. Then try again. Many caregivers are surprised. The second attempt often works much better. Example morning, no shower. Instead of fighting, wait, have some tea together, talk. Then ask again later. Very often, the answer changes. Practical method 3, break big tasks into small steps. Big tasks feel overwhelming. Instead of saying, let's get ready, break it down. Can we sit up first? After that, can we put your feet on the floor? Then let's stand together, one small step at a time. Small victories build confidence. Practical method 4, use positive words. Words matter. Instead of saying you need to try, it might help you feel more comfortable. Instead of you have to walk, try, let's walk together for just 2 minutes. 2 minutes sounds much easier. Many people continue walking once they start. Practical method 5, join them. People often refuse when they feel alone. Do things together, eat together, walk together, stretch together, sit together. Company reduces fear. Example, instead of saying, go eat, sit beside them, start eating yourself. Conversation often encourages appetite naturally. Practical method 6, respect their dignity. Never talk to an older person like a child. Avoid saying good boy, good girl, unless you know they genuinely enjoy the style. Most older adults want respect. Speak as you would to another adult. Kind, calm, respectful. Practical method 7, understand their daily pattern. Some elderly people are happier in the morning, others do better after lunch. Observe, don't use the same approach every day, adjust to their energy. Example, if grandpa always refuses bathing at 7 a.m., try 2 p.m. instead. Sometimes changing the timing solves the problem. Practical method 8, celebrate small successes. Don't wait for perfection. Celebrate progress. If today they walked 5 steps, that's progress. Tomorrow maybe 7. Even small improvement matters. Positive encouragement builds confidence. Method by me. This is the approach I personally recommend whenever an elderly person refuses. I ask myself 3 questions. First, are they refusing because of fear? Second, are they refusing because they want control? Third, are they refusing because they are tired or uncomfortable? If I don't know the answer, I don't agree. I ask, then I listen. Many problems become much easier once you understand the real reason behind the refusal. what you can apply from me. You don't need expensive equipment. You don't need special training. You can start with simple habits. Pause before reacting. Speak slowly. Offer choices. Respect their dignity. Listen more than you talk. Be patient. Come back later if needed. Break rush tasks into small steps. These simple changes often create the biggest improvements. Benefits you will receive if you use these methods consistently. There will be fewer arguments, less stress for caregivers, less anxiety for older adults, better trust, better communication, better cooperation, and a much more peaceful daily routine. Everyone benefits. My thoughts, I believe every elderly person deserves respect, even when they refuse, even when they become difficult, because one day many of us may become old too. The kindness we give today is the kind of care we hope to receive in the future. My opponent refusal is not always stubbornness. Very often, it is a message. Behind every refusal, there is usually a reason. If we only find the behavior, we miss the real problem. When we understand the reason, the solution becomes much easier. My advice: don't try to win every conversation. Try to build trust instead. Trust lasts much longer than forcing someone to obey. Be patient, be respectful, be calm. Sometimes the greatest care is simply helping someone feel safe enough to say, okay, let's try. My final suggestion: remember these simple sentences. Whenever an elderly person refuses something, don't fight the refusal, understand the reason behind it. That one mindset can completely change the way you care for older adults. The goal is not to control them, the goal is to help them feel safe, respected, and supported while keeping as much independent as possible. That is practical caregiving, and that is compassionate caregiving. Thank you very much.